As American students, the first 18 years of our lives are engulfed by education. On top of that, many people believe that higher education is necessary and a strong part of the American identity. On the other hand, many people think that to be an American is to carve your own path and ignore the educational standards our society puts on us. Through the lens of various novels we've read in class and the opinions of people in the community, we are going to look into what it truly means to be an American within the education system. Through our books in class like Into the Wild and through interviews, we have clear evidence that in America, personal choices must be made for success and happiness. How does that connect to education? To be an American in the education system means to make your own path. Consequently, education and higher education is not the right choice for everyone.
I think in its nature, it would be awesome for everyone to pursue higher education, but some people, I feel, don't have the drive or mental capacity to pursue higher education, and then they find their outlets through other careers.
No, I just don't think that's the way to go anymore. And I think not everybody learns the same way, and not everybody wants to do the same type of thing, and you don't have to have that. If there's things that you want to do, I think it's great, but I don't think it should be
Kind of a standard, everyone.
Yeah, I don't think it should be a standard, absolutely.
Okay.
My first job out of college did not require a college degree.
I really don't think that you have to be at high school till 18 to get a good job. I think you should stay at high school until you're 18 if you're going to go to university or college. But like in the UK, people leave at 16 and go to work, and I think that's good if you're not set, to be good academically. So I don't really see the point in everybody being at high school till 18 to naturally go to college, because I think over 60% of the population of kids is not really suited to go to academic colleges. And I really think that a lot of people have skills in trades and practical skills that you don't really need an academic degree to do that, such as plumbing or electricians. You can do that for a career, and you really don't need a 4-year degree to do that.
There's many people out there that did not go to college that are very successful, and then you also have people that did go to college that are successful. So sometimes it just depends on your profession and if you're at the right place at the right time. I don't think college is not for everyone. There's very successful people out there that did not go to college, that went to VOTech. There's a lot of different options out there, so you have to find what you're passionate about and get the education you need, whatever that looks like, to be successful.
Something most Americans can agree on is that our country values education. Throughout all of the novels read in class, education is seen as a determining factor in someone's success and ranking. For better or for worse, education seems to be a crucial part to the identity of an American.
I think culturally in the US system, unless you do go through college, a lot of employers or just general society looks down on you for not having a degree.
I think success is highly valued by American culture. So I don't think that, I think people like to think that means in education.
I think it's really positive in the United States that education is a real core value for most people and families, and it's seen as, you must graduate high school and then go to college and get, an undergraduate degree or a master's, and it's really valued highly just generally in the community.
There are more progressive countries around the world that insist that their citizens deserve an education that is paid for by the government. America is not one of those, and so it's more of a struggle here for some people to get an education. You're guaranteed to have some debt when you leave school.
As Americans, the education system can seem to be pushing everyone in the same direction when that singular path is not beneficial to all. Relating to what Gatsby's father told him, not all students can be seen, judged, and advised through the same lens when not given the same advantages. What this means to us is that education is pushed on everyone, even when it is not practical or useful in the long run.
But I think really in the US system, because there's so much cost, you know, $20, $30, $40,000 a year in the educational system, it really doesn't make a lot of financial sense or for society for everybody to go to college. And it's, to me, it's just wrong.
You know, my bachelor's degree, I got my bachelor's degree in sociology, and it didn't help me do anything.
After 4 years of college, I had no debt. My parents, I was fortunate, they paid for everything. But I think four-year university should be affordable for all families, no matter what your background is. Okay. My child's psychology degree helps in my classroom, but it's not what I use to get, I didn't use that to get my job.
I think America wants their citizens to have degrees, but I don't think America puts enough emphasis on helping people pay for college.
At the beginning of this video, we had a general overview of American education from the outside. Considering that being an American means to have the opportunity to pursue happiness and chase your dreams, we assume that the educational American identity is one of seizing opportunity and reaching high levels of education. Yet after hearing opinions from various positions in the community, we can narrow our opinion down, locate problems within education, and come to a conclusion of what being an American in the education system truly is. One specific problem is the money side of education. The financial state of higher education in America is a sad one. People face decades of debt as a result of attempting to appease what society tells them is right. This problem can only be fixed with help from the government and lowering the massive tuition rates we see today. In culmination, the American identity within education is one of determining a personal path despite what your peers and country might try to impress on you. Education is something highly valued by America, yet being an American means balancing what our country tells us is right with what makes the most practical sense.